stopping by. Today's video is for the YouTube layout hop on YouTube. They're also a Facebook group. If you'd like to join, you can just search YouTube layout hop or YTLH. Sorry about that. I had a moment. And the October theme was You Can Do It. It's a theme about work or volunteer in a scrapbook size that intimidates you. So for me, the scrapbook size that intimidates me is using a traveler's notebook. So for this particular layout, I'm using that sketch you see on your right hand side, and I believe it's from Studio Calico. And these are some pictures that I took probably at work. It's not really work related, but I'm trying to work on a better me, and I'm sure some of you could relate to that. So I figured I would start this traveler's notebook, and it's really going to be a book about me and what I'm trying to accomplish. I am also using the Hit Kit Club July 2019 kit, and I'm using multiple kits from that July kit. There's the embellishment kit. I know I'm using the main kit, and there might be some stuff from the Project Life kit or documented kit, whatever it's called. So I'm just cutting these papers up, and they're, I believe, by Echo Park. And I'm going to use the same paper. It's double-sided, so I'm going to use one side on one page and the other side on the other. Christine does a really great job of making sure that these run smoothly. There's going to be links below in my description of other YouTube layout hoppers, and if you can stop and like and subscribe to their page, I believe there will be a chance to win a prize. I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me on that, but I believe all these videos have a sponsor. So as you can see, I cut my paper down, and I really stink at measurement, so I had to recut. They're cut to 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. And I showed you earlier the book I'm using. It's a 6-month planner, and it is by the Travelers Company out of Japan. I got it on Amazon, and it came with 2 books. I bought them in like June, so it was kind of late for me to use this book. Or actually, it was more like July already. So this book, I figured, since I wasn't going to be able to use it, it's already dated, I was going to use it as a traveler's notebook. It has a really nice sturdy cover. I would say it's kind of like a chipboard, and it has plenty of pages to fill up, and I'm really looking forward to continuing my documenting myself. I've never done that before, so it should be very interesting. So I'm using 2 punches, and they're by Fiskars, which these hearts don't end up going on the page. I was thinking of using the hearts instead of stars, and I end up changing this particular layout a bit. I don't use the pictures the way you see them. I end up making them a little smaller. I used my Project Life app so that I can maneuver 4 pictures onto one 4x6. So they're roughly 3x2, I believe. And so these are just different pictures of myself this year. The ones on the right are older. The ones on the left are current. The one with the happy birthday was last month in September. It was my 45th birthday. I don't want to say it too loud, but yep, 45. Now, as you can see, when I put down my pink hearts, they kind of get lost. You don't see them. So that's why I decided to go with something else instead of cutting new hearts out. I'm going to use some tissue paper to back my photos. And they don't have to be perfectly cut. I just like to have that separation between my picture and my background, and it's not that stark white that you would get from cardstock. I guess you can use a vellum, but vellum is expensive, so I don't mind using the tissue paper. So I'm just trimming around, and I really hope I gave YouTube Layout Hop the information that I was supposed to say. I am not sure. But again, down below you'll see some links. Make sure to stop by on the Hop. All the videos should be live this Saturday, the 20, what is Saturday, 25th, 26th? 26th. And next month should be a fun topic as well. It's going to be some thankful for, so looking forward to that layout. So I'm still backing my photos with my tissue paper, and this is just regular tissue paper that you would use for gift wrapping. I just keep a sheet or two in my drawer, and as I come close to the end of it, I grab some more from my backstash or my gift wrapping box. So I'm still going to kind of use the same layout. My pictures on the left will be towards the bottom of the page, and the ones on the right will be towards the top of the page. I do end up using some flowers, some florals from the kit, and I think these florals, see if I can find the paper on it, are from, these are exclusive Hip Kit Club content, and you won't find these anywhere other than on the Hip Kit Club site. That's one of the things I love about Hip Kit Club, that you do get some mainstream scrapbooking items that you can get anywhere online, and then they also mix in some of their own special content to complete the kit. Sometimes it's paper, sometimes it's ephemera, sometimes it's just a sticker pack or an alpha pack. Sometimes you have multiple Hip Kit exclusive things. I love being surprised every month. So I'm starting to glue everything down. I'm using my Tombow mono permanent adhesive. This is my go-to for now, but I think I'm going to start looking into the Kukuyo, I believe it's called. I think they have a better price than the Tombow, and I think it's also more adhesive. I have to do a little more research on it, but I used to use the Kukuyo way back, and I lost my contact that we used to order in bulk, and so I see now Amazon carries them, so I just have to see if it's worth purchasing. So I was thinking of cutting these flowers out, and instead I decided to go through all these stickers, and here's a pack that came in the kit, and it's a Pink Fresh Studio, and it's like these little puffy stickers, and I thought it was perfect. That one says "Do it for you," and then I'm also pulling one out that says "Laugh more," because if you can see the pictures on the left side, I'm not really smiling, so yeah. I'm a little hard on myself. I'm a self-proclaimed perfectionist. And actually, I'm not a little hard. I'm very hard on myself. And I have to learn how to let go a little bit. Things sometimes don't happen the way you plan, and you kind of have to just go with the flow. And although I've gotten better as I've gotten older, I still do need to work on that a bit. So although my layout may not be about work specifically, or like employment or a volunteer thing, but it is work. It is work. I'm working on me. And that little ephemera piece says, believe in yourself. And that's something else that I sometimes struggle with. So yeah, so these are the Project Life or Project 365. I don't know what they call it. I don't remember. Document Life, I think it's called. Which those are exclusive, and they match perfectly with everything in that monthly kit. So you can get both kits. You can get the Project Life, and you can get the any of the other kits that they have, and they will match, like, you know, the colors. Everything is perfect. So I'm going to use this one from the Project Life kit, this one card, and I'm going to place it below there. And I had cut out this tag with one of, I think that's also a Fiskars punch. And here's where I start pulling out the flowers, and the colors are just beautiful. They're vibrant. They're well made. I love them. Totally love it. I can't wait to use this kit a little more. I've kind of been in a crafting, what's the word I'm looking for? Black hole, where there's so much going on in our lives right now, in my family's life, and it's been a little hard focusing on what needs to get done and what I need to do as far as my goals for my crafting and my YouTube channel. But I'm trying to stick with my commitments and working on a new schedule. So hopefully I'll have some new content on my usual channel. And I do apologize that my book is not in focus. I will soon realize that it needs to move up. Just give me a second. And really all I'm doing is sticking flowers down. Nothing too crazy. I do want to mention that I end up using a rub-on, and you'll see me use the rub-on for my title, and it says Live a Life You Love. And it's a rose gold rub-on from, I believe that one's from Pink Fresh Studio as well. Let me see if I can find it here. But what you're not going to see is that it was very busy and I couldn't see it. So I ended up, actually no, it's from One Canoe 2. My apologies. One Canoe 2. The collection is Saturday afternoon. So you don't see me actually trace around the rub-ons with a black fine line pen. I don't know why I cut it off, but for whatever reason it cut off and I didn't record that portion. And as well as I didn't record the portion where I added some dots. I can't remember what they're called. Oh man. Sometimes, oops. Sorry about that. Sometimes everything's enamel dots. That's what they're called. So these stickers that I'm sticking down now say, chase those dreams, deep breath, I believe in you. And those are the ones that are on the left-hand side right there. And then now on the right, on that white card, I am going to add color outside the lines, discover yourself, live life in full color, be true to yourself, shake it off, think different. And to me, those are all very important phrases that I feel are things that I always have to remember, to color outside the lines. You know, not everything has to be perfect. Discover myself. There's still so much that I want to try, and unfortunately, time sometimes is one of my biggest issues. I have a full-time job. You know, I also try to run my Kiwi Lane videos. I'm gonna call it a business loosely, because I don't really push to sell. I rather show my creations and inspire than to push and sell product. So here I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to place this flower, and I will be using a couple more of the puffy stickers. There'll be an arrow one that I'm going to place at the bottom of the Believe in Yourself, and I think I'm probably going to pull it out now. And I'm looking at this other, sorry about that, my dogs decided that it was time to be obnoxiously loud and play with each other. They like to play fight a lot. So anyway, where was I? So yeah, so here I'm going to pull out that arrow with the hearts, and that's going to go right there. At first I was trying to find new places for it, but I really did like it right there, to believe in myself, and pointing at the other pictures. Here's where I'm going to use my rub-ons, and I do use some hearts, and on the right page I use one that says choose happy, and you'll see me add those on in a minute. But before anything, I want to say thanks for watching. I'm getting very close to the end of this video, so in case we get cut off, thank you for watching. Make sure you stop by and like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to my video. I promise to have more content. I have a lot of things planned. There's a December 25 Days of Christmas where I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you so much again. Have a great day. And at the end, there'll be some close-up pictures.